It's been weeks. Absolutely nothing is getting done except for garbage piling up right in front of their homes. And this is about maybe 2 inches of water that trucks can barely drive through. If I went down there, I could barely walk through it.
Tony, police have Facebook to thank.
That's right. It was Facebook that stepped in. They were tracking these messages for quite a while. And also, I got some new information from Memphis police. They're still trying to figure out if these 3 are connected to other crimes in the area. She died in the year 2017, but somehow in the year 2019, she's on this petition for a candidate to run for sheriff. Investigators say it all happened inside this business's bathroom, and the device looked just like this, except it was black. So imagine coming into a bathroom, seeing a charging brick, looking really closely, and finding out it was a camera. Merle, I remember that night. It was below 30 degrees, and I spoke with an activist who actually took that picture. He said he was appalled by what he saw, that the Shelby County Sheriff's Office would leave anybody and let them leave these confines without the dignity of wearing some decent clothes. These pictures prompted change. Photos of a man leaving 201 Poplar in this blue paper jumpsuit sparked outrage Monday night.
It was getting down to in the low 20s that night. I mean, that is unsafe. It is inhumane.
Hunter Dempster of the Tennessee Poor People's Campaign was outside of 201 for its weekly jail support gathering for released inmates. He says it wasn't the first time he's seen the jumpsuit.
So on October 23rd of last year, the same scenario happened. A gentleman was released from 201 Poplar wearing a blue paper jumpsuit.
I reached out to the Shelby County Sheriff's Office, which says they don't give out paper jumpsuits at 201 Poplar. The man in the picture's mugshot shows he was booked wearing the jumpsuit. The Sheriff's Office spokesman says it's unclear where the paper suits are coming from, but no one should be leaving the jail with them on.
In this scenario, the sheriffs reached out. We discussed the problems. Everybody involved realized that this was a problem and this can't go on.
This week, the Sheriff's Office added new language to their release policy. It reads in part, the property room clerk will provide the detainee a shirt and sweatpants, and at no time will any inmate exit wearing disposable clothes. Dempster says he's happy progress was made.
The new policy in place, regardless of what they're booked in, regardless of what, there's clear-cut policy that says nobody will leave our facility wearing a paper gown.
And I have bad days, and I think nobody cares, but they do care.
Gloria Churchill has had 7 bad days and then some. Last week, her furnace cracked and she lost heat. Each night, she turned to 2 small space heaters to get through. A risky move. It's kind of dangerous.
Yes, and I stayed up all night babysitting them, too.
An even riskier move for Churchill, who needs a walker to get around after several back and spinal injuries forced her into early retirement.
They told me I'd probably be a paraplegic, and God had other plans for me.
A friend posted about Churchill's cold home online, and Infinity Heating, a nearby company, stepped in, donating a new furnace to help out, saving her thousands. I spoke with Infinity co-founder Jimmy Campbell, who says with her disability, they had to step in to prevent the worst from happening.
She was trying to heat her house with one space heater inside the living room. We thought that was a safety hazard.
And now with a new, safer way to heat her house, Churchill says she's no longer babysitting heaters through the night.
I really slept good last night with my heat going, let me tell you. I got some Z's last night.
I am pissed, and I am appalled.
Very strong feelings from longtime Tunica Sheriff Casey Hamp. He says a challenger for his seat, Dennis Allen, forged several of his 68 signatures to get onto the ballot for the upcoming race. Felons and even names of the dead resurrected just to get Allen on the ballot.
He did not have to seek the dead.
One of those people, Mr. Willie Green. He died January 4th, the same day Allen submitted his petition to the clerk's office. Green's niece says it's all wrong.
There is no way he could have signed that. My uncle don't even write like that.
How could his name be on the signature the day of the submission if he died this day?
Well, my thing is on that, I mean, I don't understand what she's talking about.
I spoke directly with Allen about the allegations. He says they're all bogus.
Right here, I have 2 death certificates for Willie Green and Teresa Adams. Both people you say could be coincidentally the same
Yes,
name of 2 people in your
Yes,
petition.
Sir. Yes, sir. Now, when I went to the house, the people I spoke with, they signed the document. I mean, I'm not looking to see, by somebody's name, is this the right person? I just got signatures.
Allen says the sheriff is working to damage his name before the upcoming election.
Intimidation, influence, and, and I mean, with my dignity, man, I wouldn't do anything like this.
But they take advantage of people like this, and it's criminal, and something needs to be done about it.
Tony, a very busy day for that crew. You saw firsthand.
Daryl, the crew here at Smackers calls it a very small place with a very big taste, but now they're making a very big impact, serving 283 burgers to furloughed government employees. The grills were going.
Morning.
And so was the deep fryer. The staff here at Smackers in Orange Mound were off to the races, cooking for a good cause.
And I feel like it's contributing something to somebody, so it's worth it.
Thursday, they served hundreds of furloughed government employees burger and apple pie meals, all free of charge.
1 meal at a time, and I appreciate it.
A post on social media about the giveaway led to a long day as cars lined up outside the small drive-thru. But owner Kevin Jamerson says they were ready.
It's small, but it's very clean and professional. We got it set up just right, so we can get the job done in the right way in a timely manner.
This is the first time I have been off work this long in almost 20 years.
Real issues from furloughed employees I spoke with. And with no real end to the shutdown in sight, many people I spoke with say they're frustrated.
Hey, sit down, figure it out, and let's move on.
Landlords don't want to hear that the government is shut down.
Thursday, the staff served several hundred burgers. And while that won't put an end to the shutdown, employees here say they're happy they could at least make one day a little easier.
It feels great, and I'm glad that we've been able to give them some type of cushion in their time of need.
And the crew here at Smacker says they're seriously considering doing this again if the shutdown does in fact continue. For now, reporting live in Orange Mound, Tony Atkins, Fox 13 News.